So I'm at Vendex and I'm with Noli Chambers from Supernatural. Noli, a Scottish company, I believe. What's the story behind Supernatural?
Well, Supernatural started when my husband was travelling up and down, driving up and down from Inverness to Birmingham on a regular basis. And he needed something to keep him going on the roadway, so he discovered energy drinks for the first time. And when he tasted them, he thought they're the most horrible things that he ever tasted. And when he looked at the back of the can and saw they were full of synthetic ingredients, he thought, why am I putting this into my body? And he thought, what we need is something natural. We need a natural energy drink, and we need something that tastes good. And he looked out there and there was nothing around that met those criteria. And being a bit of an entrepreneur that he is, he said, came to me and said, why don't we do it? And we did. That's exactly what we did. We said, right, how are we going to do this? We got all the ingredients into the kitchen. We got blueberries, grapes, apples, watermelons, all kinds of ingredients, and blended them together until we got the flavour. That was the first thing. We had to get the flavour completely right, and we got the taste the way we wanted to. And then we thought, well, what do we put into it to give it an energy boost? And obviously caffeine, because caffeine has been around for generations, and it is the thing that will give you an energy boost and is well known for doing that. So we said, right, but we'll go for a natural caffeine. And we found some caffeine from green coffee beans, and we decided, no, this is the one that we need to go with. So we blended them together, sent the formula off to a production company and said, right, come up with a process for us for this drink, and that's how Supernatural was born.
Great. And how long ago was this process?
About just over 12 months ago.
Okay, so you've been in the market for around a year.
Yes.
What's been the uptake so far? What's been the interest?
Well, most of the interest has been from the fine foods and deli stores and cafes, and places like Whole Foods markets have really embraced it, though they really get the whole thing about a natural energy drink. And we are now in their stores in London, in Kensington and in Fulham. But we need to make it the brand work from a business point of view, we need to be more mainstream. And that's what we're working on right now, is to become more mainstream, that's why we're at Vendex here today, so that we can be in the vending machines, be in your convenience stores, be in Tesco's, Asda, other big stores like that. Yeah.
Okay. And the design as well, that looks very interesting, very original. Was that also a kitchen table exercise?
Well, the design was another idea we had. We went, because we didn't have very much money, because we were a startup company, when we needed a good design, and it had to be catchy and it had to be a good brand, because brand was key. We went to the students at Strathclyde University, and we spoke to their marketing department and to their MSc course director, and said to him, can your students come up with an idea? And he was delighted to do this and said, yes, let's go for it. We'll put it on as a project for our MSc students, and we'll give them, you give them the brief and we'll come up with the design. So we ended up with about 5 or 6 really, really, really good brand ideas, colours, everything all put together. And in the end, we combined all of a mixture from various ideas and came up with Supernatural. And it was their name, really, Supernatural, came from the students at Strathclyde University.